Hey musicians, in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and playing this new amp I just bought for you. This isn't just any amp. Today we're unboxing a Fender Cyber Deluxe, a model that slipped through the cracks but tells a crazy story about Fender's early steps into the digital age. Back in 2001, Fender was in a strange spot. Tube amps were still king. Digital was barely breaking in, and guitarists were super skeptical of anything that didn't glow orange and smell like dust. But Fender had a vision. With digital modeling on the rise, thanks to companies like Line 6 with their Spider amps and the iconic POD, Fender decided to blend their classic tone legacy with modern technology. Thus, the Cyber series was born. This amp was next level for its time. The Cyber Deluxe gave players 65 watts of solid-state power, built-in effects, MIDI compatibility, and 16 amp voicings. Modeled after Fender's own greatest hits, like the twin reverb and bassman, plus a few modern surprises. And it wasn't just about presets. You could program custom patches, tweak the EQ, modulation, delay, and reverb, and even chain them in real time with foot switches or MIDI gear. Inside, it's got a 12-inch Celestion speaker, known for its clarity and punch. This wasn't a toy. It was meant for gigging guitarists who wanted flexibility without hauling a pedal board the size of a coffee table. But here's the twist: guitarists in the early 2000s weren't ready for this. Tube purists thought it was too digital. Beginners thought it was too complicated, and modeling just hadn't matured at that time. So while the Cyber Deluxe has power, brains, and tone, it kind of faded into obscurity, discontinued quietly and mostly forgotten. Fast forward to today, and suddenly, this thing feels relevant again. We're in the world of Kempers, Helixes, and quad cortexes. Digital is everywhere, and maybe Fender was just ahead of the curve. So let's find out if this amp was a failure or a forgotten prototype of the future. Hit that like and let's plug this thing in. So a little backstory on how I chose this amp. So flashback, I'm playing a wedding, and for the wedding we're rehearsing at a certain church. So we go to that church and they have this amp. And I look at this amp, it's way different than any amp I've used. It has a lot of features, a lot of different reverbs, has a tuner. You guys know I love the tuner on the devices I use. 60 different patches, delay, different types of amps. Another thing I like about this amp is that it has extra mixing settings. It has compressor, gate, and you can use the presets that you create in the amp, or you can use it manually like a regular amp and just do everything live. I just thought this was a very good amp than what I had at home. You guys have seen my Boss Katana review. So I thought this was a different amp, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I need this. My overall favorite feature is that the effects sound like pedals. Like, they're very high quality sounding effects, and I don't have to walk around with a whole pedal board to get a lot of effects. Down below in the comments, let me know what kind of amp you got. If you like this review, leave me a like and subscribe, as well as check out some of my other links to my webinar that's actually happening today. Check out the link to my Instagram and Facebook group. So you'll be seeing a lot of behind the scenes there. And let's connect and have fun playing. Remember to practice, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.